dead. The now familiar knee and hurdle is near. Legs folded knee to chest. Multiples in a single grave. I came to see life as children, and still see no wonder more than light. Above the forest, say this is nature lore. But let us go to the ending of our days. Let us, as pragmatic as our wills allow, see into our dying ways, with speed and scopes and powerful arrays, all seeing our inclination gaze, like star-struck babes, back in time to stop and fix, upon an incident or out to furthest, spray of light where nothing yet has been, bones laid besides a bed, bones upon a wall, a ceiling skull, a place for saints for final rest, not on some New Guinea coast, but eternal Rome for God we've known, in the fight with wild beasts, the blood of man mixed with dirt, upon an amphitheater's floor, I, a savage, and you your power, and not just man and man's remains, but boiling earth and flooding rains, all the death and all the death, to tomorrow given another child, deep within the earth's bowels, ramrods drive, crush the living and the dead, as Dresden and Armageddon, a blanket laid on the ground, takes the dead upon it, and we will throw him in his grave, and bury his niece on him, and I may go up the Nile's farthest reaches, still dead there men from leeches, a spade and pick and wooden box, so perfectly lowered in it, back when the dead could die, and no one would contest it, but die they did in their metal suits, and rot in stinking marshes. There's more dead than alive at times, and the numbers getting larger. Some men lay by a seashore road, in the end of the sky they gaze. It's all very much just before death, that they look to the sky this way. Yet I can live through all these deaths, by closing my eyes for a minute. The tombstones laid out as much for a mark, as to keep the dead from rising. So many things we do for death, to accommodate souls departed. But mostly I dream of a village man, fearful of some restless demon, and shrunken heads and enemies' bones. Consommé soup, a festive salute, and everyone dead or becoming that way. Their eyes attesting to the practicality of the solution. Beer and cheese for the mummy. The mourner's obligation. Along the hedges where apples grow, the dead are buried in rows. On satin pillows we place their heads. Tighten the coffin with hammered lead. The prairie raises horse-high grass. The oak tree roams the woodlands. And always, always people dead and buried. Even a remarkable life vanishes into cosmic space. The living at the tomb's emplacement, huddled together for closely loving their future certain and sure. One day to go into soggy earth and alluvial plain, like mastodon and saber-toothed tiger, giving their bones to nature, to the quartz and granite,